Hi everybody, it's Terry Gaines. I'm going to share some details on how to assemble this card using the detailed Dragonfly Thinlits and some product from the Gotta Have It All bundle, part of the Share What You Love suite available in the 2018-2019 Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. So just go to my blog, createwithterrygaines.com, to see how you can get this Share What You Love product. So let's get started. I'm first going to show you the layers of this card. The very top layer is the designer series paper, and it's got a pearlized texture, it's really beautiful paper, and I cut out a detailed dragonfly from that top piece, or from this designer series paper. There are two detailed dragonflies in the Thinlit set. It is the smaller of the two. Now this dragonfly is not needed for this card, so I'm going to set that aside for a future card. The next layer is the multi-purpose adhesive sheets. These are 6 by 12. You get 12 in a package, and they are basically a sheet of double-sided adhesive. So that's going to be the next layer. Now the next layer has to be Whisper White. If you use a different color, you will not have the white dragonfly wings with the glitter on them. It will be a different color wing. So I want these to be white, so we have a Whisper White. And I pre-stamped the sentiment on the bottom here. So sandwiched between the Whisper White and the card base, which is basic black, is 2 additional layers of cardstock. Because they are sandwiched in between there, no one's going to see that. I took advantage of that, and I cut out the detailed dragonfly that we need for the card out of the top layer. And the next layer, which is the Grapefruit Grove cardstock, part of the Gotta Have It All bundle, with the solid die from that set. And what I'm going to do is use both of these for a future card. So stay tuned. I'll create a video and have that on my blog to show you what card I come up with. So let's get started with the assembly. So we're going to start out with the Whisper White cardstock. It's 3.5 by 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I'm going to take the backing off, the printed backing off the multi-purpose sheet. So when you work with this, you end up getting a little bit of adhesive on your fingers and so forth, and then it transfers everywhere. So just be careful. And what I'm going to do is place this down. This is only 1/8 of an inch smaller than this white cardstock. And so you just want to make sure you line that up accordingly. And now I'm going to take the paper piercer tool. Once I apply pressure, I can use that to peel this piece off. And like I mentioned, you just got to be careful. It's adhesive and it's permanent, and you just got to be careful when you're working with it. Next, I'm going to take the designer series paper and work with my hands here, see that, and place this down right on that cardstock. So it is layered right on top of that. That's going to hold the entire piece of designer series paper down. Plus, I can add the dragonfly, start with the head, then go down to the tail, and then just put pressure down here on each of the wings. Now the dragonfly is adhered. Next, I can take my dazzling diamonds and turn this upside down right in my tray, and the wings are picking up the dazzling diamonds. Just put some pressure down with your finger, take a dry paintbrush, and paint that right back into the tray, and now you have your beautiful dragonfly with the sparkling wings. What I'm going to do next is adhere this baker's twine. What I do is take the piercing mat and a paper piercer and poke a hole right where the bottom of the designer series paper is. Then I take these dental floss threaders. You can buy these at the drugstore. They have a big loop on one end, and just like it's like a big needle. Thread my baker's twine through the loop, start from the top of the card, go through, wrap all the way around the card, and then go from the bottom, from the back, from the back of the card. Let's see if I can do this. There you go, to the front. And now I have this baker's twine wrapped all the way around the card. And I have one cord up on the top, one on the bottom. The wraparound is right in the middle. What I'm going to do is tie a knot, tie a half knot. I don't have the right names for all the knots, but then tie a bow. So then I'll just make my loops as big as I want them to be and trim off the excess. So there we have our bow. So now what I would be doing is adhering this layer to this layer to this layer to the card, stamp my sentiment, put that on the inside, and the last finishing touch would be taking these beautiful pearls, the colored pearls, and adding them to the dragonfly. I'm going to put 3 of these down, and these are also from the Gotta Have It All bundle, part of the Share What You Love. So be sure to check out my blog and get all the dimensions, all the materials, and step-by-step instructions on how to make your own beautiful card. Thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.